Hey there guys, Doug, do music reviews, back again with my 5th review. This time of an album that I only discovered a couple of months ago, but I'm really enjoying it. The album's called Detached by the band Anubis. If you've never heard of Anubis before, they are a progressive / power metal band that was formed back in, I believe it was 2001. This is their 4th studio release. It was released in 2009. They used to have an original artist who did vocals for them, who was called Torben Ashcolm, something like that anyway. But he was released in 2006 and happily replaced by Jacob Hansen, who's the singer on this album. The album itself is really good, but the bad thing about it is it's really quite hard to get into. It's 12 tracks of awesomeness, but when you begin to get into it and you listen through the whole album, you don't really realise any changes in the songs because it's that good a progression. But the problem is you can't specialise which songs, or you can't specify, should I say, which songs you actually really like. And so you really have to listen to it quite a few times to get the gist of it, get a hold of it, and really get used to it. I say it's 12 songs, it's probably only about 10 songs. It has On the Detached, I think it is, which is the entrance song, which is about 41 seconds, and The End, guess where that comes, which is about 24 or 26 seconds. So it's about 10 songs, 10 epic songs. The band are really good at what they do. The vocalist Jacob Hansen, he's actually a good vocalist, but he can't do any low tone. He doesn't have much of a pitch. His natural voice is really quite high, and he can sing really high notes, and it works so beautifully with the rest of the music. I believe they have about 2 guitarists, a bassist, and a drummer, and all of them work together to make really good music. They all seem to know each other really well, and it really shows in the work that they produce. Some of my favourite songs are basically Yuri, which is track 3, Lost in Myself, track 4, and I think it's track 10, Options Going Nowhere, which is a big epic 9-minute song. If you're going to try and get into the band, I think these are probably some of the songs that you should check out first, just by, if you can find them in the playlist, which I'll probably put in my description box sometime, whenever I could find the time to actually upload it. You know, at the moment I'm uploading the Camelot album, so expect the playlist anytime soon. Basically, you should really check out this album. It's absolutely fantastic. It's probably their best album thus far, and Anubis are really somebody you could keep an eye on. The lyrics in this album are absolutely unique. They're nothing simple, but I wouldn't say they're as extraordinary as, you know, somebody like Opeth. But just look at the lyrics on Metal Archives or Song Meanings. They're really complex words. Complex words? I meant complex words. I'm Scottish. Cut me some slack. And sometimes you can't even make sense of it. I mean, I can't really tell what any of these songs are actually meant to mean because the lyrics are so complex. They really don't make sense, but at the same time, they're beautiful. And it's just really hard to get a hold of. I mean, I'll try and bring up some lyrics now, because if I can't really see, the computer is actually behind my camcorder, which is being held up by a bottle of Folkadine in a cup, because it's not a standalone. You know, I'm just looking at the lyrics, and I'm trying to work out what the fuck it's meant to mean. Looking at Options Going Nowhere. I can't even guess. I cannot guess at all. I mean, Anubis lyrical themes usually go around sort of the body and the mind, so it's pretty deep stuff anyway. But generally you just cannot tell what the songs are meant to say. And I think that's actually what Anubis are meant to go for. They're trying to make you create the story of what they're saying. I mean, you could, for instance, songs like Lost in Myself, you could use that yourself. You could try and make a story out of it. And I think that's something that's really smart and something really unique to Anubis. But yeah, generally just check out Anubis, check out this album, and you should be really surprised. Give it a few listens, get used to it. I could pretty much go through any of the songs in this album and listen to them separately and be really, really satisfied with the work. But at the same time, if you listen to the entire album, you'll basically have to get a few tissues if you're a guy, and probably even a few tissues if you're a girl. But yeah, check out the album, check out Anubis Gate, keep an eye on these guys, because I think they're going to be a big, big contender in the power metal ranks very, very soon. They just need to be discovered and bloody publicised better. I mean, I had trouble getting, I never knew them until I think it was actually Cover Killer who told me about them in a random blog TV, and it took me a few months to even find one of their albums, but since then I've been very, very satisfied. So basically, check out Anubis Gate, check out the album, also check out Andromeda and Unchained. I'll probably do a review of that as well, and keep an eye on Anubis Gate, guys. Alright, thanks for watching.